little short, sharp, gaspy breaths. Thick vocal fold, bit of breath coming in there. Think a little bit more like a sigh. Trying to blow a gasket too soon. Kia ora and welcome back. My name's ZoeStibi, your vocal coach for today. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at Lavender in the AGT Finals. I haven't had a look at any of her performances, so I'm really excited to see who is up against Putri as one of the, I think the only other singer that made it to the final, but please correct me if I'm wrong. Anyway, let's get to Lavender and see what she's up to with her vocal technique.
Have you ever felt like nobody was there? Have you ever felt forgotten in the middle of nowhere? Have you ever felt like you could disappear? Like you could fall and no one would hear? And oh, someone will come running, and I know they'll take you home. Even when the dark comes crashing through, when you need a friend to carry you, and when you're broken on the ground, you will be found. So let the sun come streaming in, 'cause you'll reach up and you'll rise again. Lift your head and look around. You will be found. You will be found. You will be found. You will be found.
I just love her performance of this song, and you can really hear at the beginning, I like that she's not trying to go too low with the sound. She's not trying to create this massive, big vocals, you know, even when the dark, you know, people tend to go really gospely on this song. And I just absolutely love that. Lovely, lovely, thicker vocal fold contact at the end. We're just going to go back to the beginning because I just think it's a really beautiful beginning of the song.
Have you ever felt like nobody was there? Have you ever felt forgotten in the middle of nowhere? Have you ever felt like you could disappear? Like you could fall and no one would hear?
I love that. And you can really hear these like little short, sharp, gaspy breaths. Now, Lavender is blind and autistic, and she hasn't seen anyone do these things. She's doing this from, I mean, I don't know if she's had singing lessons, but, you know, she's doing this from a place of what she's been hearing and what works naturally for her voice. Now, this type of singing is not particularly unnatural. It's just what happens is in the world of things, we end up getting told that we can't do something, or we end up like taking a piece of information like breathe low, and that kind of like throws all of our belting and high vocalization out the window. So I'll talk a little bit about breathing in a bit and why that's important for belting. But this is just so lovely. I just want to hop in here and say thank you so much for joining me today, because I really, really appreciate your time. And if you had a moment, then please hit that subscribe button so that I can grow my channel to help more people like yourself. I have a massive goal this year, and I'd really, really love to reach 100,000 subscribers by the end of 2023. And we can make that happen. I know we can. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart, and thank you so much for your support. Anyway, let's get back to Lavender. Enough about that. Thick vocal fold, bit of breath coming in there. Think a little bit more like a sigh.
And oh, someone will come running, and I know they'll take you home. Even when the dark comes crashing.
You can hear that, you know, oh, someone will come running. So that's a bit more of a stiff vocal fold falsetto sound. Oh, you can kind of hear there's not a lot of resonance in that sound. And then even when the dark, she's using that glottal onset in order to come into that thicker vocal fold. And I love that. It sounds like a sigh, and that's why it works so well. You can stay down there with a someone will come running. It's almost like you've taken your head voice further down the range and you're not letting those vocal folds come together.
Oh, Even when the dark comes crashing through, when you need a friend to carry you, and when you're broken on the ground, you will be found. So let the sun come streaming in, 'cause you'll reach up and you'll rise again. Lift your head and look around. You will be found. You will be found. You will be found. You will be found.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I have to just quickly when you listen to the lyrics in this song, they're just really speaking to me at the moment. So this song just hits me. Honestly, it's like Dear Evan Hansen, just like most of the music just really like hits my heart. I love it that she's not like going too loud in this song either. You know, go, you will be fine. You know, when you're singing a song, you've got to take the audience on a journey. You've got to take us on a journey. You start small and you build the song up, because if you start to get too loud too quickly, and this is this fucking, you know, Instagram reel culture of like trying to blow a gasket too soon, and like reel culture and goldfish changing everything every fucking 4 seconds. You need the slow build in your song. You have to build it slow, and it's going to help you with your storytelling. We need a story, people.
When you need someone to carry you, when you're broken on the ground, if you only look around, you will be found. You will be found. You will be found.
What a beautiful performance of the song. It says it in the bloody title. I promise I didn't read that, and then I said it was so beautiful, like parodying that. And you really heard that twang coming in with it. You will be found. That sort of like squeezing that went on at the top. Yeah, that that could very well be belt. It sounds quite like a little bit thin, but belting doesn't always have to sound really yelly. So if belting is something you're looking to work on, then yell at me belting in the comments below so that I know that that's something you want a video on. That could be belting, a little bit of twang. Twang is the narrowing of the area above the vocal folds. This, you hear it a lot in my voice, yeah? So twang is gonna help you to get up into that upper part of the range. And twang is a really important part, to a certain degree, within the belt sound. But if you're looking for that rounded, sort of like gospel kind of, gospel also uses twang, but that sort of rounded, darker belt, then let me know down in the comments, because I'd love to help you out with that. I've also got a masterclass, Sing Without Strain, available, so check that out in the description below. I love belting is like my thing. I just love belting. I basically teach people to sing high and loud all day long. So I've got it pretty down pat how I can help you sing high and loud all day long. That was a wonderful performance. I have to say, it's not, I mean, Lavender, wonderful. I really, really appreciate that, you know, a wonderful, wonderful singer with mixed abilities is being given the stage with AGT. And I think that's so wonderful. I feel like I'm going to get a lot of comments for this one. I can't help but wonder whether they're using people with disabilities a little bit for their performances. I don't know what their aim is with this, but I don't think that Lavender was maybe the best singer that auditioned for the show. Yeah, I'm sure I'm going to get a lot of hate for that. What is good singing anyway? It's about the, you know, the communication of the lyric and everything like that. And she did a wonderful job. I just want to know what AGT is up to, because it's always people, always about money. And it's always about views and people in front of the screen and money. It's always about money. AGT is about making money. These shows are all about making money. Like, don't think it's about artist development. It's fucking not. They couldn't give a shit about you. It's about money. Anyway, that thus endeth my TED talk about how much I dislike talent shows. Let me know down in the comments what your favorite performance was with AGT. I'm going to check out some of these non-singing performances off camera. But I'd love to hear from you. And if you've enjoyed this video, then hit that thumbs up and follow me, subscribe to the channel so that I can help more singers like you with their vocal technique. Have an awesome rest of your day and happy singing. Ka kite anō.